What's up, y'all? This is Alex Vegas. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you a two-part video. This part is going to be the contour. I just want to go a little deeper into how I do my contour and how it can fit your face a little bit better. So I'm gonna split the video into two parts. The next part is going to be an eye look. So if you're interested in seeing how I do my contour, just keep on watching. All right, so I started with my foundation and I went ahead and did that off camera. But any foundation that you feel comfortable with, your favorite foundation will be just okay. So there are two different types of contours, and you can mostly figure out how to position your contour if you go onto just Google and search up the mapping of contour according to your face shape. The two different types of contours are cream contour and powder contour. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do your powder contour. Today I'm going to be contouring with the Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D. These are my favorite contour powders. I know that there's drama and all of these things with Kat Von D, but the powders are good. So I'm going to use the powders today. So actually, before I do the contour, I'm gonna do concealer first, and I'm gonna be using the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm just gonna put this where I feel like I have any type of discoloration, or if I see that I have like any acne scars or anything like that, I put it over. Now for foundation and concealer, I like using a sponge. I know there's a lot of people who like using a brush. The brush, usually for people with drier skin, will make their skin a little flaky, because what the brush does is it has like micro exfoliation on your skin, and you kind of don't want to do that. So I feel like going in with a sponge is a lot safer.
Let me ask you something. Does this look dangerous?
All right, so once you have your concealer on, you want to go in very quickly with a powder under your eyes so it doesn't crease. And what I'm doing is I'm going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm gonna take the shade Levitation, which has a pinky undertone that helps block out the undertone of blue from my eye bags. Okay, so after setting my under eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of the face. I really like the powder by Airspun. The shade that I have is Naturally Neutral, and I find that the powder lasts the whole day. So I really like that powder. Also, I am oily, and it helps with my oils, so that's a good thing. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I am gonna go into the Shade and Light palette, and I'm gonna take this eyeshadow right here, which is named Subconscious. And first, I'm kind of just gonna map out where I want everything. After mapping things out a little bit, I will go in and blend them in a little better. As you can see, I'm going along the perimeters of my face. In my case, I want to contour around the perimeters of my face because I have a very circular shape, so it kind of gives me a little bit more of an angle. And then also, you kind of want to have like your jawline a little sharper if you can. But my jaw is kind of squared out. So what I do is like the harsh angles, I like to contour so that they seem softer, especially on camera, because in person it's a little different. But on camera, it makes everything just look a little softer, which you can use for yourself if you have a harsh shape for your jawline. All right, so after you blended the edges a little bit, and it looks very natural, everything looks pretty well blended. What I want to do is I want to go in with the darker color of the palette, which the name is Sombre, and just darken up I woke up like this. I woke up like this. All right, so the part that everybody has been waiting for, the nose contour. So I usually leave the nose contour for the end, and I don't go in with the darker color with Sombre. I just go in with the other one, Subconscious, because I don't want the nose contour to be too harsh. I feel like when it's in the middle of the face, you can tell that you have a lot of contour on, and I'm not like a super fan of that. I mean, you could do it, but I mean, it's not my preference. All right, so I take a little bit of the powder and I go high up on the nose, on the side of the nose. And the reason why I do that is because if you go like further back, it's gonna make you look like you have a thick nose. And I mean, when it's your nose, sometimes you don't want it to be thick. So you're trying to have your nose be not thick, because sometimes if you have like thick with a little too many C's, like it's really not good. Like if you have a Q for thick, that's not good. So, and you want the contour to be like your friend, you know, like the contour. Don't be as scared of contouring your nose. Like contour is your friend. Like you know how like the women sometimes like they get a little too drunk and then they meet at the restroom and they're like, no, leave him, sis, leave him. That's kind of like the contour, you know, like sometimes they don't even know each other, telling each other like, leave him, sis, and I agree, leave him. But like the contour is just like telling you like, oh, okay, you don't like your nose, you don't like the shape of your nose, honey, you don't have to live with that. That's a lot of pressure. So just contour it. That's your friend. Contouring is your friend. So you just want to keep that in mind, okay?
Mom, like your skin is just so good. Look at everything turn this on. Let me like contour. Let me like. I Oh, Amina, are you even having? Do you have any highlight? Even?
No, not yet. You trying to see the other side? You trying to see the other side? All right, so another thing that I like to do is to just connect the lines right here, and that helps. I know some people really don't like that because it makes your nose like not look like super like straightened out, but I honestly like it just because it makes your tip look a little pointier. So another thing, if you feel like your nose is a little too wide, you can also contour the sides right here, which I don't do this every single time, but I'm just doing this to show y'all that you can shorten your nose a little bit. So just on the sides right here, and it helps your nose look a little shorter. One last thing, also, if you contour a little bit under your bottom lip, it gives you a little bit of a pout. And what you want to do is you want to contour down here, and then you can highlight above your top lip, and that makes you kind of look like you have a bigger pout. All right, now so that my contour is done, I'm going to proceed with highlight. The way that I highlight is a way that you definitely don't need to highlight. What I use is a white cream by Mayron, which is a theatrical makeup company. And it's very intense. It's pretty intense. So I'll show you how to do that. So how I do it is by taking a little bit of it on a brush, and I don't like too much highlight, so I just put it over the highest point of my cheeks, a little bit on top of my lip, a little bit on my forehead, my chin, and I take my sponge and blend it out. All right, so again, for my nose, I am a little bit more precise and careful so that it looks right. And I'm gonna take a little bit of it and I'm gonna put it on the tip of my nose. Okay, y'all, so I am pretty comfortable with the way that the contour came out. And this is the end of it. I do have to say that you do not need this amount of makeup every single day. It's a very long process, but I did want to show you how to blend everything out, how to position everything, so that you have the way that I do it. You can also reference other people and the way that they do it if it fits you better. I'm gonna be finishing up my eyes in the next video that's gonna be coming out next week. If you have any questions, anything that you would like me to go into, leave me a comment. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell so you can get notifications on all the videos that I post. Until I see you next time, bye-bye. All right, so like, I'm gonna say hi or whatever. Like, hi, what's up, you guys?